Hello, this is John Citron.
Hey guys, this is Tom Hughes.
Hi Wim and Alberto, I am Brian.
So hello everyone, welcome here at the bench. For those of you who are longer here, sticking around the channel, I would say you certainly will recognize this. I was hoping for a little bit more sunshine. It's one of the first days that the sun was shining after weeks of rain, which we welcomed very much.
Yeah.
It's green here again, but there's not so much sun out here.
It's not raining yet.
But it's very nice, and we are finally actually recording your results of the challenge number 1. I have to say we recorded it already, but my dear friend Alberto,
I lost it.
no, actually your external drive crashed.
Yeah, my external drive crashed.
So we are just re-recording that video now, and for those of you who are not for those of you who do not know what I'm talking about, we launched 2 challenges right now on the channel. First was a Mozart Sonata, Kachelverzeichnis 545, the C major. That's the Sonate Facile, the easy sonata, so to say. We gave metronome number 152, which was mushless metronome number for the quarter note. Reason why we do that is we want to activate you to play. There's too much talk about tempo research.
Not enough playing, guys.
Yeah, actually we are one of the only ones on the internet to really play, and
so
according to what we believe,
we claim,
And the second challenge was the Prelude in B minor of Chopin.
Yeah.
That will be for the next recording. This one is on the Mozart, and I was very, very pleased to see so many reactions. We have 11 recordings or 10 recordings.
Yeah, we have, I think, 11 here.
So that's really great.
11.
I mean, for the first challenge and for the Chopin, we also have something like 10 recordings.
Yeah.
Guys, this is super important.
Really.
We cannot, and I cannot underline this enough. I mean, if someone says like this is all making no sense, most of the time you can be pretty sure he or she didn't even try.
Yeah.
It's not so hard to make these tempi work, and I'm not saying that you directly should go to the Hammerklavier's Adagio. I mean, that's pretty challenging music regardless of the way you play that, but there is so much music that just makes actually no sense if you don't apply the WBMP, which is the whole beat metronome practice. So enough as an introduction. Alberto prepared this video quite meticulously, so he will guide us through everything. Guys, before he starts, 10 challenges, 10 recordings and 10 videos. We cannot share everything here, but we will see how far we come. But all the links to the videos are in the description box here of this video. So check them out. It is a community actually who is playing, and it's a nice way also to bring all of you together. So we are going to start by also starting the screen capture, because otherwise we will be missing.
So what we are gonna do is to feature maybe 30 seconds or 1 minute from each video, each of your videos, guys, and we are gonna answer to some of your questions and make some comments, and because even for us it's really nice to see you playing, and we don't want this to be about us. It's about the community sharing music and enjoying that together.
There's the sun. You see it. Now you can look in the screen there.
Yeah, it's too much now,
Okay, no worries. We survive.
So we are gonna start with Thomas. I think it's his name. So you have been officially the first one to send your video. So congratulations. So we wanna honor that. And so we are just gonna start directly into listening to the music, and let's see what you have done.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice timing. So
Yeah.
that's actually great. I mean, if you just listen to this, we could go into some details about accentuation and articulation, but I mean, there are so many elements already now that just fall into place.
But it's I think it's really remarkable his control on the on tempo. He didn't rush. He didn't accelerate. So it's and it's not that easy, you know, when you have to stick to a tempo and.
Certainly with 16 note runs, it's
Yeah,
easy
yeah.
to speed up.
He was very stable.
Yeah.
Actually, we really like that.
I mean, and its music sounds so natural in this. So thank you, Thomas.
Yeah, thank you, Tom.
Was there a question here that we need to take care of?
Oh yeah, a question on the. It's best to use here appoggiaturas as grace notes, as it is a rather libretto subject.
Yeah, that's a big debate, so to say.
Yeah.
So appoggiaturas and Mozart music, I think most of them, like you have long and you have short.
Yeah.
I think the practice that is established like in the 19th century, early 19th century, like the additions you have there, and still today, with replacing the small appoggiatura by you have 2/16, 8-note 2/16 with the appoggiatura, and to replace them by 4/16 is I think a correct practice, but just it's really hard to say for sure. Ornamentation is something
Subject on its own. Yeah.
not a subject. It's like a never-ending story.
Yeah.
So
So guys, we have an Italian here. So Cristiano is actually, I believe he's a professional pianist. So and he shared from the beginning. Yeah.
graduated in July 1996. I graduated piano in 1998. So
Okay, so
we
same,
both
same generation.
we both studied in the previous century. So
Yeah.
leads us directly to Beethoven. Only see that trill.
Yeah.
How can you play?
Yeah.
Still, you can do that. I mean, twice as fast, perhaps, but it's not designed for that. You can tell.
Yeah, of
So-
course.
And also here, the tempo is that is a motionless tempo, guys. So you could say like go a little bit slower or faster if you want. It's just but there is this you cannot go like
Yeah.
50% faster. Then you fall outside this range. 152. That would be in single beats 76 for the
Yeah,
quarter note. It's
course.
just a little faster than the tempo ordinario, which goes to the second in this kind of music. Maybe a little faster because it's a 3/4, and then you add a little allegro flavor and you're there. So also here I could say, I mean, these series we don't make to just
Yeah.
comment on your playing or teach or whatever, but you will see that if we should make a recording ourselves. I did it on the channel a long time ago. I don't know even in what tempo I did it, but accentuation, like if you have a run tam pa 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 tia ta 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 tam
Yeah.
just a little articulation there gives an accent on the first beat, and then you will have this diversity of actually the music becomes much faster
Yeah,
when you
yeah, yeah.
had all these little things about that. So
Yeah,
thank you
yeah.
so much for is there a question that
No, but he makes a point that the principle of this it's based on the subdivision. So it's actually interesting because I mean it's all about we are saying with the metronome, no?
yeah, of course.
So you should be able like that the tempo that you choose should enable you to keep the subdivision even with the fastest note values and not change tempo, of course.
Yeah,
when
yeah,
you-
of course. And oftentimes you will see that the tempo is actually based upon the fastest notes in the
Yeah,
piece.
yeah,
That's, certainly if you go to prestos and certainly pieces like that.
Yeah, Brian. Okay, so guys, about Brian, we are gonna.
It's nice what you did with this piano.
Yeah, it's
You reduced it to a
5
5 octaves.
octaves compass. Okay, very nice. So, guys, about Brian, of course, we cannot feature all of his video, but he makes some solid points. He has a 18 minutes rant in the video before he plays. So we are not gonna feature that here, but of course in the description box you'll find the link to his video, and you'll see he has some really interesting things to say. He's also a professional musician, and it might be interesting for you to check it out and see what he has to say about this whole bit practice, right? So we are just gonna jump to the
Just maybe the beginning.
Again, in my opinion, and this is something that I think you know this much better than I do. These matters will continue to remain in the realm of opinion or educated opinions because the times have changed, and your argument on I'm sorry if this is way too long, but your argument, your point on people who play period instruments and they continue with period performance practices, why don't they adopt performance tempo, historical tempo as well? And I think all the work you have been doing in your channel, you and Alberto as well, and I think I found another list performer in your channel, I forgot his name though, will be a unmatched and unchallenged source of information of this so important subject that is performance and tempo and history. So I wish I had known about this a lot earlier, but I'm afraid it was not the case. But I wish I could have known about you and your work a lot earlier, so I could at least share this with my teacher. This was fun, but let's do this again.
transposed. Yes.
Kind of inégalité, huh?
Yeah. Nice trill. On the beat, right?
Yeah, but not only that,
Bravo.
it goes a little under tempo there. Have
Yeah.
you noticed that?
Yeah.
This is really powerful.
Yeah.
Because if you have the setup of a sonata like this, very stable, by the way, nice accentuation, jam, da 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 da, ya da 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 da
Yeah,
da.
really
We're going
works.
to come back.
Yeah.
You are going to come back on
Me?
this. It's your
Yeah, my job.
your job. But this kind of inequality, which Beethoven talks about in the Kramerich, I mean, not digressing here, but you have this floor of this tempo movement, and as a listener, we have dum da 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 da
Yeah.
da dee, and then comes the second theme, and you go a little underneath that.
Yeah.
That's like unbelievably powerful as a tool,
Yeah.
and you kind of don't have that when you play much faster, because then
Yeah,
these
you are
differences,
missing that, of course.
these differences become much smaller.
Yeah.
Then.
Yeah, that's powerful actually.
It's one of the things when you are playing a piece and you start having the feeling that the minor differences makes a huge difference in the outcome. My teacher Jacques van Ootmessen always said that's like a sign that you're in the sweet spot.
Yeah.
That everything is coming together. So, and guys, check all the videos out and also what Brian has to say, because well, it's kind of powerful.
Yeah. So
Okay.
guys, Robert is a professor at university, I think in the somewhere in the United States. I don't remember where, but
I think he's introducing himself in the video.
yeah, in the next video. So.
That's also very nice, guys. If you just do that in the next
Yeah.
challenges, just I know it's
Always
kind
introduce yourself and say your background and yeah.
and that you love the work we're doing actually, and kind of pep talk we can.
Yeah.
We
course.
use some pep talk, sometimes. But that just kidding. I know it's sometimes difficult, and if you're not used to talking to a stupid camera like this one, but actually we're talking to you.
Yeah.
But I get the feeling it's like it's difficult, but just it makes it. It's one symphony more this year if you all do that.
Yeah, it's Beethoven's 10th symphony completed by us.
Okay, there we go. Difficult on such a piano, eh?
Yeah. Upper notes.
If I see you guys play like this, for a long time I'm working on some project that we can bring a group of you together and
Yeah.
just have lessons around some pieces, because this is actually a really nice foundation, and what Robert is doing here is in a way a little heavier touch on this piece, which totally transforms it. I mean, you could add some flavor of articulation,
Yeah.
sometimes some lifting of the hands, and I would actually die.
And also very legato.
Yeah, which in a way on that piano it's possible, but
Yeah.
you should add some accentuation and articulation, and it all has to do with the arm. But so minor things that we just
Yeah.
by inserting that
Yeah,
in
it's once you have this tempo floor, it's so easy to add everything else on top. So it's
well, it's doable because
Yeah.
it will make a difference.
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
So I think Robert had something to add, or was it in the
other video.
in the other video?
in
Okay,
the Chopin
so
one. So
great.
next.
Oh, it's
one.
nice to see Thomas here. Come
Yeah.
on.
So guys, I will say check out John's story. It's kind of private, so I'm not gonna share it here, but it's actually powerful and very moving, and it's very nice to see how important sometimes music can be for all of us in our private life, and how much it can change people or make our life better most of times. So just check his story out. It's gonna be in the link of the video in the description box. So, and then we are just gonna enjoy some music from him.
We practice hard on the 16th, you can tell.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Video editing.
It's coming back, it's green. I think so, yeah. It's my phone. Oh, there we are.
On the beat. Right. John, thumbs up.
And those pianos are I like though. They're kind of nice. I don't know what brand this is.
Yeah,
like-
just John, if you can write in the comment box what instrument you are playing, we wanna know that, right? Guys, Oliver is having so much fun doing this. I remember his video was really one of my favorites because at the end it should be all about that. Look at how this guy is having fun.
And also rhythmically enjoys
Yeah,
what he's doing.
yeah, it's powerful. Harpsichord. Nice.
That was a nice drill.
Yeah.
Impressive screen on the background. See, it's recording live. I mean, here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Nice shot.
Bonus point for that
Yeah,
drill
yeah.
added addition. I mean, isn't that so nice to see that? I mean, we have pianists from all kinds, all levels,
Yeah.
and that's partly, I think, what we are doing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's we are ripping that elite
Elite, yeah.
musicianship.
It's
a
not
little bit
anymore
from-
about the level, it's about all of us sharing this music together. Whoever is playing, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
And it's all with this music, with this practice, metronome practice. We actually, it's not anymore how does Lang Lang play this Mozart sonata?
Yeah.
How fast can he go?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
It was not meant to be like.
Yeah.
He can do that. I mean, totally, it's his choice. But this is the tempo that early 19th century this piece was supposed to be played in, and you see that all kinds of musicians are
And
there.
plus this ornamentation stuff, I mean, you have the time to do that.
Well, it's composed on that. That's. I mean, if you read Leopold Mozart, I'm not digressing into this, but he writes like in every composition you find a spot, at least one, where you can deduct the tempo of the composer.
Yeah.
And every time you have the feeling as a musician, are you working against this? Then you are working against the intention of the composer. That's very simple. So yeah, great job. Thank you
Nice
for.
job. Ah, Edmundo. Yeah.
nice.
Yes.
It's a little before the beat, but okay. What's nice is to see that, I mean, we get a kind of reflection, I think, what in the 19th century this,
Could have been
I
as a
mean,
practice. Yeah.
in every house in Vienna you had like a clavichord or
Yeah.
a kind of, not all households had a piano, but I mean, this was played, that music.
Yeah.
This was, and so, and what I enjoy here is you see that people automatically, by intuition, start to have a rhythmical feeling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tadam, tadid. It was before the beat, so the drill should be on the beat at Mundo, but it's not important. Tadam, tapatika, tatatira,
Yeah.
tapatia, papa. This feeling.
But you also have the
Tatatam.
time to do something different. That's actually
Yeah.
the thing. Yeah.
And tiam pom pom, tatatam tam tam. I mean, without even saying something about this piece, this comes
Yeah.
out naturally.
Naturally, yeah. It's plus, I mean, seen by how he was playing the scales, it reminded me how much control you need to play those scales. Like whether you decide to play those in an even way or an uneven, you need control, and it's
Well, much faster is much easier. Dum,
yeah. You just basically, it sounds almost like a glissando, but at this speed, every note has its meaning, and it's actually very hard to have a full control on basically every part of your hand that you are playing with.
Yeah,
all
every finger, and every finger is
finger, yeah.
important. Fingering is important too.
Yeah.
And it leads to articulation and accentuation. And honestly, that's more easy on a Viennese piano, because it's even a difference between the Frenzel and the Fritz.
Yeah.
The Fritz gives much more control. Dum, pa, 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 ta, 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 tiara, ta, 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 ra, ta,
Yeah.
ta, tum. It's like a Baroque music.
Yeah.
So thank you
Great
so
job,
much.
really great job, John.
Where's John? Here he is.
Hello, this is John Citron. You probably know me as the moderator for Wim's YouTube channel, and I post occasionally up there.
How many people did you ban, huh?
He's the one who's banning everyone, guys. It's
Yeah.
not me. I'm innocent.
It's not me.
It's
this
John.
guy.
It's John.
Blame it on him.
Email address in the description box.
Yeah.
Also, should we give his address?
Home address.
address.
Home address in the description box for all of you.
Please, no drone strikes, guys.
Answer questions.
Sorry, John.
I started my piano.
Okay.
I enjoyed it.
So John's story is also very touching.
Yeah.
He is, I mean, to me, we know each other like few years. I've been teaching John as well, like on Skype, but he is struggling with some things as well. I mean, it's private, so go check out his video, and it's easy to get into touch with him. But he keeps being positive. He has so much energy, and you know, the joy that these people have. I mean, he is a professional pianist, maybe not having the chance to study and to go all the way that he wanted, but he knows what he's talking about. By the way, there are a few recordings on the channel by him, and
those are top quality.
he was a mystery guy for a long time. The people didn't know who he was. So John is an example of, for all of us, how music can make a difference, and how, you know, again, check out his story.
Yeah. Not too slow, okay?
So very nice, John. You use a lot of pedal, and I know on these modern pianos you might add a little bit, but what you lose a little bit then is the articulation. And I think really that pedal use, in a way, the more you know, they started to use more and more pedal over in the 19th century, like from the 1830s, 1840s.
Yeah.
That was something that had to do with the speed increase in the 19th century. But it's nice to see. I mean, when you would try to play it without pedal, and
Yeah.
I mean, we talk a lot about articulation,
Yeah.
accentuation, but that's really key to play in WBMP. Certainly for that
With less
music.
pedal, I will say that you actually get. I mean, you have more choice opportunity to choose basically whatever articulation you want to have. You can have a little bit more legato, a little bit more detached, or even staccato. Glenn Gould plays staccato, I think, the accompaniment on the left hand. So you can even do that, guys.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah. Maybe that's a little bit too much, but it's John shared also his story from coming back from this piece from faster performance to this.
Yeah.
And you still hear that he is searching for this area, and that's
Stability, in a
but,
way. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's very normal. And
Yeah.
guys, if you experiment and participate in these challenges that you have to do, I mean, you cannot really encourage you to do.
You'll notice that it's not easy playing at this speed. It's really not.
But certainly, like John, like he is coming from a high level rendition of this piece. Faster, you come back to this tempo, you will need some time.
Yeah, of course.
You will need some time. So, John, thank you for everything you do.
Yeah, John. Without you,
Yeah.
nothing will be possible.
And again,
here.
guys, he is guilty for banning
Yeah.
you if you're one of those.
If you cannot comment anymore,
It's John. It's not me. It's not Alberto.
go to that guy.
Emmy.
Emmy, yeah.
So Emmy is also one of my patrons, like many of these people actually. So she has also a story on her own, some medical stories, and also she started to play again because of the work that we bring, and also because of the, it's important for people to, it might be for if you are a concert pianist, like you looking down basically to all what we call amateurs, but they start the day with playing Mozart and Beethoven, knowing or realizing that it's not what Beethoven had in mind, it's not what Mozart had in mind. They're going on YouTube and find the Lang Lang and Lisitsa videos about these pieces and say, oh my god, I will never arrive there. But suddenly there is this idiot from Belgium who says, yeah, but listen, that was not what these people had in mind. And so musicians like Emmy, they say, okay, but if I can play in the way Mozart had intentionally had this music in mind, that gives so much energy to them.
Yeah, plus it makes me feel as like someone who is useful to society, like it's not me being on a stage or us being on a stage and playing. It's like giving inspiration to other people to make music. It's there's not such a thing. So
okay,
Emmy, thank you.
There we go. 152. With 4-3. That's difficult.
Yes.
You can do that. Triom. And it's totally legit to do that in Mozart's music. I mean, the way we play Mozart, it's like the written. And Mozart, of course, made also versions. The differences between the manuscripts and the published editions, oftentimes, is that the published editions have more ornamentation. He was kind of finishing his score.
Yeah.
It was totally fine if you add something else. The difficulties, of course, you have to compete to Mozart ornamentation, which is like, to do it, you made it most beautiful. But small things make a huge difference. Thank you so much, Emmy. It's so great to have you.
But also this thing of, I will say this practice of breaking chords. It was something that was still going on in the 19th century. In a way. So
Listen to early 20th century recordings like Raul Puño.
Yeah.
There is basically nothing together in in two
No,
hands.
it's never together.
So, yeah, we can learn from that. So, and last but not least is our Tom. I guess
Tom.
all of you know Tom. So, he's our pendulum guy, and he has something interesting to share as well here. Let's check him out.
Hey guys, this is Tom Hughes, and I'm going to go ahead and play the Mozart for you. And I may have to do some edits because I'm the only guy holding my phone. Then I'll have to prop up and get things ready. And to add, I haven't played
Bad
in
excuse,
40
Tom.
years. Actually, I've been playing for 40 years.
You didn't practice, we know
I've
that.
been playing for 40 years. That is to say, my first lesson was 40 years ago. But I haven't given a concert since 1984. So that's a long time ago. And this is actually the first time that I'm doing something rather significant on the piano.
So that's really great. We got the stupid idea, why shouldn't we launch a challenge
Yeah,
for musicians and the community to play? Hopefully also some of you guys of the band society to
yeah.
play. No, all jokes apart. I mean, and there you have Tom saying like, really? The first time since so many years. Okay, show us the pendulum you use.
Okay, so this
Yes.
is the metronome I'll be using. I built it myself. And not to get into a whole lot of detail, which I won't, it is rather detailed. If you'll look at the bottom bob of the pendulum, it's a Turk's head knot, which surrounds a steel ball. And to that I've connected a line, and the first knot above that's 160 beats, and the second is 152 beats, which is where I'll be playing the Mozart. So let me go ahead and get in here and show you the actual scale. Okay, so this says knots, and it goes from 1 to 17. Then it goes from beat rate 80 all the way to 160. And if you half that, you can go from 40 to 80 on the bottom. And then if you need to go faster than 160, you go ahead and go by every half beat, as it were. So there you have it. I'm going to go ahead and set the pendulum to 152, the 16th knot, and I'll show you how fast that is. Okay, so nice and tidy. I have the rest of
looks
the line
nice,
faked
actually.
over the top of my hook, and I'm going to go ahead and give it a bump. And that's 152 beats. Interesting though, my clock over here actually beats at 150. So since it's going to irritate me to have to play exactly 2 beats off, I'm just going to follow my clock. It's 2 beats per minute, which means even with playing through both repeats, which I probably won't, the total time loss between 152 and 150 beats is only 6 seconds.
Totally
So,
unacceptable.
Yeah,
Totally.
you didn't
give
practice, so
myself,
that makes
an
my
extra
point.
measure in
Tom,
3 beats.
Slower?
you going even slower, and then 2 beats per minute. I mean, come on. That's
How
like,
dare you.
It's like, really? You're serious about this?
So, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and give myself an extra measure in 3 beats. Okay.
Yeah, okay. You're living in Mexico, okay. Clock is happy.
We should have that every time we play, like before the recording done.
That's nice.
Oh, nice.
Here are a lot of things that are interesting, like little articulation
Yeah,
gaps.
he does a lot of those.
And
Yeah.
you could do a little bit more even. So if you have a scale going up, coming down, and
Yeah.
before the heavy beat again, a little articulation gap
Yeah.
there, that makes such a difference. That ya ta 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 yum pa pa ta 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 tam and a ta ya ta ta that goes
Yeah.
like. So you make the difference between heavy and light beats, and also subdivided beats by articulation
Yeah.
in that music.
He also
Later-
broke the scale when there was a bigger interval. Ta ta
Yeah.
ti ta ra 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 ta ra ta.
Or
Before
you
going
play
up.
by
Yeah.
4/16
Yeah.
ta 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 ya da tam ta ya ta 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 ya ta ta tam. So that's great. Tom, you're coming on the channel with a lot of pendulums. I mean, we've been talking about that.
Yeah.
And Tom is really cool,
Guys, check out his pendulums because they're amazing, and
Yeah.
maybe in the future they will be,
So,
here for you,
all
ready.
just to summarize, I'm really happy with you that you just responded to that. And I'm sorry that this results video. How do you call that? A result video, or
Result video, I don't know.
we share your
final examination. This is your final examination,
No,
guys.
yeah, no, but I mean, I'm happy that we have 10 people of
But
that.
we should tell them that I play this for my exam too. So
Yeah,
should we share that story or maybe for another time?
it's all official now, right?
It's official.
So this is like after recording 7 sonatas and a symphony, said, I have to. He said, "Can I use your piano for recording?" Said, "You just recorded like 50,000 hours of." And yeah, of course. What are you going to? Now I have to do my entrance examination for my masters. Okay, and what are you going to do? Do you have the score of that Mozart C major sonata? He said, "Yes, of course." Can I have it because I've never played that piece? So the guy takes his phone, just record that, and you had to practice. Like
I had to practice that a little bit.
1 hour
because
later, the recording was finished, and you actually are accepted in. So
yeah, guess in what tempo that recording was, guys.
you used this one, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah. So
guys, playing in the whole beat, I've been accepted in a conservatory. Can you imagine that?
this is well, of course. You hear concert pianists play it much faster, though never in 152.
No.
Not even in
No,
the
no, no, no.
132 of Czerny.
No, 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 no.
But the point is, this is a sonate facile.
Yeah.
So in a way, it gives like for every even professional musician, the pass like to say, okay, you don't have to shine like a virtuoso with this
Yeah.
piece. I mean, only the title. Because this is not an easy sonata, as the poor guy discovered.
Yeah,
while
yeah,
just,
it's really not.
just had a few hours left before sending this recording. But
Yeah.
he was like using words we cannot repeat
Yeah.
because YouTube's algorithm is going to punish us for that.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah.
Guys, entering in a conservatory playing a whole beat, it's possible. Now we know that.
Anyways, I have to say to all of you, thank you.
Thank you, guys. Really, thank you.
If we do all of this, it's just to get you behind the keys of your piano and just play and just play and just experiment and enjoy music.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
I
That's
want
the
to
thing.
see more of you here.
So next challenge has already been closed. It will be the
Chopin prelude.
But that we will record in another session, and then we will announce as soon as possible the next challenge. Again, we want to do this as regular as we
Yeah.
can, but it's basically not possible. There's so much, so many things to do.
Yeah.
I'm writing the book, making the videos, making the recordings, making the edits for the
And
recordings.
some
that-
things were going on in June with the channel.
yeah, things happen. So we will announce challenges and we will do these follow-up videos
Yeah.
as regular as we can. They will come, so be patient a little bit. And yeah, looking forward to seeing all of you play and all of you participate and form a community that's really tight and enjoys just being here. That's the thing. Okay.
Yeah. Guys,
Something else?
we'll see you soon.
Yeah. Thanks
Bye.
for watching. See you soon again.
Bye.
Bye.